right? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Akar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and sound doctrine. Alright, and to the Akwathim and to the children that believe on the true names of the Father and Son, whose the Father's name is Yahweh, Yah meaning He, Yahweh means exist. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, Yah meaning He, Yahweh Shai is the deliverer. Because He's going to come back and deliver us out this hellhole, man. You know? My name is Micah Allah Bun Gab Bun Yasha Allah. I'm with the Watchman Philadelphia camp. And I just want to do this quick sit down, man. You know, I'm basically I'm gonna go into the word meditate. You know, because like that's a heavy thing, and that's a heavy word in this thing of ours, man. Because you gotta meditate on these scriptures, man, and constantly throughout the day be meditating. You know, and sometimes you know you be in deep thought so much, people be talking to you, you don't even hear them and shit. It's like they're not even there, man. Because basically, you really not there, man. Your body's here, but spiritually, you not here. You out there thinking about, you know, what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai has for us and the things that come, you know. That's the things that we're supposed to meditate on. So I'm going to hop right into it, man. I looked up the word meditate, all right, in dictionary.com. It says verb unused without object, meditated, meditating. That's the verbs, okay? But meditate, to engage in thought or contemplation, reflect. So when you said, like, sometimes you engaging in that thought so deep, like I said, people talking to you and you like, yo, and then you meditating so much, you constantly looking things up, always in the scriptures, man, trying to seek out things, man. You know, constantly praying to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai in your head, man, all day long, praising Him and all that, man. All right, it says to engage in transcendental meditation, devout religious contemplation, acquiescent spiritual introspection. So that's spiritual, man. All right, it says to consider as something to be done or affected, intend, purpose, to meditate, revenge, man. All right, it says to meditate, revenge. Okay. So like, when it said meditate, revenge, it made me think of a scripture. Here it goes. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 18. It says, thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? Okay? It says, thou shalt not see a fierce people, a people of a deeper speech than thou canst perceive, of a stammering tongue that thou canst not understand. So let's get that word stammering. And that's us, man. You know? We deep. Israelites, man, we say some deep shit. And stammering is to mock, deride, ridicule, to mock, deride, have a derision, to stammer, to mock. So when we out there on the highways and byways, man, we constantly meditating terror on, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai on our enemies, man. You know, and we're waiting on them too to come back. You know, but we always clowning Esau, man. When something happens bad to Esau, we cracking up, meditating terror. And who's the king of terrors? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. He the king of terrors, man. And that man, you can't. You think that Esau, with all his bullshit, is and yo, Esau got some shit with himself, man. Got the nerve to talk about a war on terror. So, man, what the fuck you want to warn yourself? Because y'all the ones knocking down these buildings, man. Starting all these wars secretly through the CIA and all that shit. And think people dumb and you want to sit there and lie to people. But all that terror that you're causing, guess who's the king of terrorists? Yahweh Shem Shah. And when he come back, he gonna show you, man. But I don't want to get off topic. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. And this is what we're supposed to be meditating in, man. The hopeful elect. This is what they're doing, man. Constantly, every day. You know? Because these words are from these scriptures are a comfort, man. You know? It's our life, and these words is life, man, not death. Everything around you is death, except for these scriptures, man. Alright, it says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then then thou shalt have good success, man. You know, but right now, like we meditating on this, so yeah, we gonna have good success. How? Breaking down these scriptures, man. Edifying. Through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shah. Right now, we ain't trying to have good success in this world, man. Going out, because when people hear that good success, they be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a big house, a big mansion." Dumbasses. Now the word for success is shakal, which is to be prudent, be circumspect, wisely understand, prosper. To be prudent, be circumspect. To look at or upon, have insight. To give attention, to consider upon, to be prudent. To have insight, comprehension, insight, comprehension. To cause, to consider, give insight, teach. See that? Teach. The teachers, it says the teachers, the wise, to act circumspectly, act prudently, act wisely, to prosper, have success, to cause, to prosper. All right, so that's basically, but it's this: be wise, man, be prudent, circumspect, understand, wisely understand. So that means you have good success. You have to understand the times that you're living in, man. And I was just watching, not to get off, just to touch on this real fast, man. I was watching on YouTube yesterday, you know, these guys, the Sakari. These dudes seem like they waxing worse and worse, man. Cause now they got rap videos and shit. So you just like Nate and them, man. Cause Nate and them, they the ones that be doing that rap shit. Where in the scriptures do it tell you gotta make rap videos, man? You're supposed to go out there and teach the truth and meditate, man, on the things that come. Now I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with rapping, but you ain't supposed to be out there making videos and all that. If you rap amongst brothers, that's cool, man. Y'all rap about the scriptures, whatever. Have fun with it. And once you start trying to put that shit out there for the public and all that, like, yeah, man, we gonna make money off. Man, you going off, man. And Yahweh Shem Shah gonna deal with you for that, man. Straight up. Alright, this is Psalms chapter 1, verse 2. It says, but his delight, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 1, man. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, man. So scornful is to scorn, make mouths at, talk arrogantly, to boast, to scorn, to mock, deride, to interpret. All right, so this says, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So that's the proud, man. And guess what? Like I said, those dudes is real prideful, man. You know? But not getting off the topic, we're gonna stay on this meditation, because that's the word for the day right now. It says, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shem Shah, and in his law doth he meditate day and night, man. So there you go right there. You're supposed to meditate day and night. All right? And here, let's go to verse 3, man. If you do these things, you meditate day and night, that mitigates your chances of going off. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Shah knows your heart, man. He knows your mind. All right. And if you're a man like King David was, that's why we, the elect are being sealed, if they aren't already sealed, you know. But um, King David was a man after Yahweh Shah's own heart, man. You know. And guess what? King David was a warrior, man. Is not Yahweh Shah a man of war? You know. Verse 3 says, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You see that, man? His leaf shall not wither, man. He gonna bring forth fruit in his due season. So that water is talking about that. You're like, it says planted by the rivers of water, man. The rivers of water, these scriptures, man. This is living water, man. Living water. And I was watching my brother video earlier, man. He said, out of his mouth shall flow, out of his belly shall flow rivers of water, I believe. Roughly paraphrasing, man. But we try and be planted by and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. All right. So a tree, that's talking about you. And the tree stands firm, man. You know, planted by the rivers of water, man. Damn. That bringeth forth his fruit in his season. So right now we get nourished. How we get nourished? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, I came in the truth. I first started watching High Priest Bun Lawyer. And that led me to what? GMS, man. And they got the truth, man. You know? So in my due season, in my due season, what now? What am I doing? I'm on the YouTube, you know, going out on the highways and byways, highways and hedges, doing sit downs and lessons and all that, you know. And your leaf is not going to wither, because if you got the truth and you got that good water, you keep watering that tree to keep it nourished and all that, the leaves ain't going to wither away, man. We gonna be like evergreens, man. Evergreens, and those they pointy whatever, but those their leaves they don't wither, man. You know, and they on point. How about that? They on point. All right, this is Psalms chapter 77. and 12. It says, I will meditate also of all thy work and talk of thy doings, man. So yeah, man, we gonna meditate of all his work. What's all his work? Everything that's around you, man. Everything that he created, you know, and getting into prophecy and all that, you know. And we gonna talk of thy doings. We gonna talk of what he did and what he's gonna do, you know. And when you're doing that constantly, man, people hate that, man. Like, you got dudes, they really hate that, man. Why? Because they hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They don't hate you. Because they want to be wicked, man. But at the end of the day, you got to meditate, man. Stay in meditation. That's very important, man. Very important. All right, we're going to go to Psalms 119. And I'm going to start at verse 15 and go all the way down to 23. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 15. It says, I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways, man. So here we go. Meditate. So when it talks about respect, to look, regard, all right? To regard, show, regard, to pay attention, to consider, okay? So when you have respect for his precepts, because we meditate, what are these that we bringing out right now? The precepts, man. So you meditate on them. You meditate on the scriptures, man. You know? And respect, and have respect unto thy ways, man. So what's his ways? These scriptures is his ways, man. So you're supposed to consider them, think about it. You're supposed to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because he could take your ass out. Just like, man, like you might have a dude in the street that you might think is a killer, And these dudes out here that's on the carnal mind wave, man. You know, they scared to death of, let's say, JoJo. Yo, JoJo got 5 bodies, man. That nigga's a killer. He a beast. You better not talk bad about JoJo. He hear about he gonna come back and kill you. They fear JoJo more than they fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because who created JoJo? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So you supposed to respect Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Fuck JoJo. Just put on the name, making the name up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas see, because they fear him. Let's say JoJo. Why? Because they can see him. And they see the things that he may have done, and they heard about the things he may have done. But now, once we start talking about, we come out on the highways and byways and tell you about what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has done, niggas look at you like you fucking crazy, man. Like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Ain't no God gonna come out the sky and save y'all black asses and all that. Disrespectful. So guess what? When that happened, they gonna be like, oh shit, you held accountable for every idle word. But guess what? We meditate on these things day and night, man. Why? Because we know that the truth. We know that the truth. And we come to warn the people, man. God says, I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. See that? Delight yourself in the statutes. Do not forget his word. It says, deal bountiful. It says, Gimel. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. And so that's finding out things. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. So yeah, right now we strangers in this earth, man. Why? Because we want a righteous kingdom, our kingdom to come, man. But 2/3 of our people don't. The whole world don't want that shit. This world, this age, which this age is coming to an end, man. They don't want that, you know. So they look at you like you a stranger, like, oh, you always under some conspiracy theory. You always doing this, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what our people say about you. Family members, you know, all that. And then your family, they the first ones to talk shit about you. But guess what? I guarantee you they listen. And when those things happen, they're going to be like, oh, wow. Where's Micah Allah now? I need to talk to him. But at that time, it's going to be too late, man. Because we've been meditating on these things since we came into this truth, man. It says, my soul breaketh for the longing that in Talakia. My soul breaketh for the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from thy commandments. So he rebuked the proud that are cursed, man. They're cursed. Alright, it says, remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. See that? It says, princes also did sit and speak against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes, man. Alright? We meditated in our statutes, man. So you ain't supposed to be all worried about, you know what I'm saying, what Esau has planned for us and all that, man. You meditate on these words, and that's going to get you through. Alright? Trust and believe that. That's going to get you through. Alright? This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, starting at verse 14. It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee. Now, what's that gift that is in you? These scriptures, man, knowing them. And being teachers, prophets. You know? Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy. See that? With the laying on of hands of the presbytery. Now check this out. The presbytery is the body of elders. Presbytery, Senate, council. It says of Jewish elders, but we all know it's us. Of elders of any body of Christians. So we the real Christians. And what's the body of elders? Starting at Great Millstone. The apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And when it talks about laying on of hands, this is what it's talking about. by the help of or agency of anyone by means of anyone. Okay, it says applied to the Most High, symbolizing his might, activity, power in creating the universe and upholding and preserving, presenting, protecting, and abiding, and punishing and determining and in controlling the destinies of men, man. So how do we learn this truth, man? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, working through who? The apostles and elders at Great Millstone, man. That's the laying on of hands. They helped us break down the scriptures, you know? Because a lot of dudes, man, none of us had the breakdowns we had without, if it wasn't for the, first and foremost, the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua resting on the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, man. All right? It says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee, man. Damn. That's heavy right there, man. We know we can't save ourselves, but how are we going to save ourselves? We hoping that we are. We hoping that we're the elect, man. The hopeful elect. And save thyself and those that hear thee, because if you're a man of the Lord, your family going to be protected through you. If you're one of the elect, your family's going to be saved too. And guess what? You're going to be teaching your family. So those that hear you, those are the ones that's going to hear you, man. Those are the ones that's going to understand, because you got a lot of people that have ears but don't hear, man. All right? So those that hear you, understand you, get it. Okay? Because we go out on the highways and byways, and a lot of people hear the words we saying. Like, yeah, whatever, nigga. They got ears, but they don't hear it, man. They got eyes, but they don't see. All right? So we gotta meditate, man. That's the word, meditate, man. Can't stress that enough, man. Meditate on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua constantly, man. Day and night. Like that old song, day and night. Day and night. That's all. I don't know the lyrics to that shit, but I know that's what the nigga said. Day and night, man. Day and night, meditate on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. And it says, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee, man. Okay? He trusteth in thee. Let's read that again. Isaiah 26 and 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. So with your mind stayed on him, what's that doing? That means you meditating, man. You constantly thinking about him. You know? Praising him. He's going to keep you at perfect peace, man. You ain't going to be out here trying to war with all these dudes, man. And even though we got enemies, but yo, we the hopeful elect living peacefully. We're not being bothered, man. You know? We're not being bothered at all, man. So that's perfect peace, man. All right? Because you got a lot of dudes around here that's just knuckleheads, man. And they just looking for some, what's that song by Redman, time for some action. They just looking for some action, man. You know? But I'm going to end it on this one, man. This is Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think of these things, man. All right? Matter of fact, let's go to the verse 9. It says, those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the Most High of peace shall be with you, man. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. So those are things that you supposed to be meditating on, man. And what's that? All those things go back to who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because he's the author of all that, man. He's the author of all that. You know? I didn't even want to be this long, but, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I hope that this lesson was edifying. I hope I wasn't rambling too much, man. And may Yahweh Bashim Yahushua let this message go out to who needs to hear it. You know, mainly the hope for elect. You know, mainly the hope for elect, man. You know, and until the next lesson, Yasharala, Shalom.